Michael, you're very intimidating. You come off as very, very intimidating.
It's expensive to be me, Michael.
We're not cut from the same cloth. I'm cut from silk, Danny.
Ew, give me them worms. How many thread counts?
Huh, they don't need to know. That's how expensive I am.
We loved our outfits so much we wore them twice. Yay!
Welcome back to the house of too much. T, double O. Much, said T, double O. Much, just T, double O. Much, ow, give it to me, ow. Michael Much is in the house.
You can't see right now, but I'm doing like a dip. Like right now.
You can't see it, but it's happening.
It's happening.
The founding father of the house of too much, Michael Much.
Serving face.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah. Hey,
Stunning,
Danny.
pretty.
He's a bit from Toronto City.
Okay.
Now, you and your Canadian accent are so freaking funny.
You know?
Eh.
Hey, you think you're funny, eh? The man said he's funny, eh?
Oh, the man said, like, that's a Toronto accent right there.
The man said he's funny, okay? Eh?
The man them think them funny, eh?
Oh!
That's that. That's how they talk here. I don't even know why. I don't know why. But I want to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Have you been catching up? Do you know what's happening?
Not as much. My mom watched it all the time. She fills me in and all the drama.
Well, let's hope Mama Danny filled you in on what had happened, because erikajane, you know her whole thing with the lawsuit and her husband stealing money from the poor. So that's going on. And to be honest, this entire season has been about her and how she's dealing with it. But when I hear these rich white women talking about, oh my God, I'm on your side, I love you, and we're here for you, and I'm impersonating Dorit, by the way. I'm like, shut up. It has nothing to do with her. I don't care if she's upset that she's having a divorce. I don't care if she's upset her husband cheated on her. Poor people, sick people, homeless people, orphans.
Wait, what?
Lost their money, and her husband stole it, and she's been living off of it. So they're victims here, and none of these women want to talk about the victims. They're just all about, oh, is Erika doing okay? Is Erika okay? This rich white bitch is freaking fine. She gets a check from Bravo. She is fine. Talking about, I don't have anything. I left the house with the clothes on my back. Bitch, shut up. Bitch,
are you bitch, shut up. Oh, wait, Mike, are you serious to me right now? These fucking white women are really
rich first. Rich ass.
Oh my God. No. She's going through so much. What about the victims?
I was so annoyed. The entire season was about how she feels, what she's going through. And it's like, yeah, girl, you divorced the man before this broke out. And to be honest, I personally feel like I'm Team Sutton, because Sutton is like, something's fishy. She's lied to us before, and I think she knew about something, and he gave her a heads up. And I feel the exact same way. I am Team Sutton 100%. Lisa, what's her face? The big-lipped one.
Oh, Lisa, the one. My husband.
Yeah, she talks about her husband a lot.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Jackie Cox.
I really don't remember her last name, but she was. Whatever. Lisa is so annoying to me because she is up Erika's wahoo, and is just like oblivious to the fact that
not the wahoo.
You can't be blindly following your friend and supporting your friend when your friend is not even trying to take accountability for anything. Oh, I didn't know. I'm not buying it. Now.
Yeah, period. I just dumb bitches is faking them press on nails, okay? Dumb bitches is all plastic. Fantastic. Like, that's ridiculous to me. Because had that been with my friends, I'm going to check you and be like, yo, This is a big ass scandal, and what you and your man or your man did is outrageous. Like out
Outrageous.
motherfucking outrageous. I don't care how much money I have in my bank or in my pocket or whatever. It's ridiculous. Some people are not as fortunate as all of y'all bitches are.
So it's being reported that erikajane has 9 days to meet this voluntary offer to repay $25 million that she is being sued for. Now, Tom, her ex-husband, he's embezzled a lot of money and cheated a lot of people. I can't with you.
Embezzled?
Okay, Black China. So he's taken a lot of money over the decades, and there was $20 million around that went into her personal LLC. And she's like, I had no idea that this money went into my bank account. I don't know anything about it.
You had no damn idea.
She's like, oh, he controlled all my money. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, I buy it to a certain extent, but you're nearly 50 years old. You're a grown woman. You know something.
But you know
Come
what?
on now.
You know what? She could just be a blonde, oblivious to it all.
Oh, she talks all the time about how smart she is, so I don't think she's dumb.
That part right there, child. But I'm listening. I'm always, because this is some juicy tea.
Yeah, so that's what's up. And now it's saying that they're giving her 9 days to pay back $25 million voluntarily and make this go away. And so her name can be dropped from the lawsuits. If not, then it's going to be like an involuntary, like, bitch, we're taking this money from you. And she's upset with some of the housewives because they're not having her back. And I'm like, you can't be upset with people for questioning whether you're telling the truth or not. This is a serious accusation.
Yes.
This is like real life. This isn't some stupid housewife
She's mad.
argument.
The nerve. The
Rich
nerve. The
Rich
fucking
people.
nerve.
It's so sad, everything that's happening. Watching this season, it's been really good though. But every time Erika cries, I'm like, crocodile tears. I don't believe it. I'm not sorry for you. Go to jail. Teresa went to jail. You can go to jail too. You stole a lot of money.
She
That's
will
a
not
lot of
survive
money.
a day in jail.
She might.
She will not survive a day.
She might survive. She might. I think she's a tough girl.
She's gonna be like, oh my god. Oh my god.
What do you think she is?
The land of imagination. That's what she's.
You talk like you don't even know Erika. Erika is not that girl.
She's that girl I thought she was.
Now,
let me stop playing.
do you think she should just pay back the money and get no time, or do you think she should spend time in jail regardless?
I think she should, yes, definitely pay the money back and do no time. That's the best way out of this, to be completely honest. Because let's say she doesn't do it, her name's on the lawsuit, the bitch is gonna go do damn time. I would avoid that because regardless, I'm losing the money anyways, right? So pay it, remove yourself from the equation. Like, you don't want to be attached to your husband because your husband embezzled all this money. And you're trying to remove yourself, you're trying to grow and just restart your life essentially. Like, so you need to, girl, that's what I would have done. What about you? Because
yeah, that's the best way. But regarding my opinion on if she should do time or not, if it is found out that she was aware that this money was being put into her account, if the forensic accountants can go and find that there's a signature of hers for a withdrawal or a deposit around the time that this money was sent into her account, that means she would have been aware of this money. And if she was aware of this money being deposited and knowing that this money did not come into her business from her sales or whatever it is she was doing, then I feel like she should spend some jail time. It doesn't have to be like maximum security prison or whatever, but she should do some time away from society and go sit in a freaking box, because what she did was despicable. If it is found out that she had knowledge of this money being put into her account. But if she had no idea, like she said, which is highly
Honestly,
unlikely to me, then pay back the money and
honestly,
call it a day.
I don't believe shit, bitch. You gotta know something. That she knew something. Like those are just my opinions, because like you said, there's no way you did not know like where all this money's come from. Everybody in their relationships are going to question money flow, no matter how rich you are,
I
whatever
don't
joint
know.
accounts we
Like,
have.
there's a lot of factors because if you're really rich and you're like the wife and you make no money and your husband makes all the money and you're just like, I'm grateful to be here. I don't want to cause any trouble. Don't divorce me. I just want to be here and live this nice life. And some women are afraid to speak up and be like, what's going on here? This is fishy, husband. Some women are that way. They don't want to cause problems, so they don't say anything.
But she's a tough girl.
She is. And the fact that the LLC is her business, that's why I'm like, it's crazy that you don't know. Because it's your business, it's your account. When you go and do jobs and whatever under your business name, they pay you through that. So if you get a $20 million deposit, first of all, your bank would call you.
Yes, they will. That's a flag. Past 10,000, I believe, right?
Like, your bank isn't just gonna see $20 million drop into your account and be like, oh, bitch, $20 million, that's nothing. Your bank's gonna be like, hi, Erika, you just got $20 million. Do you know what this is about? Like, it's crazy. I don't buy all of this. I'm so ditzy. I had no clue. I don't buy it. But that's just me being very skeptical.
No, I agree, Michael. That I'm on board. I'm on board because like as you're explaining it and as I'm like breaking it down in my head, bullshit, bitch, bullshit. She knows something because there's no way your business and this is girl. I can't. And you haven't lies, more lies. I cannot. You know what? Like,
What?
yes, her best option is to just pay it and not go to jail. But if you did this, get the cuffs.
That's what
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
go.
I'm like, either way, she has to pay. But if it is found out that she knew something, I want her to do jail time.
Ooh.
So that's my take on that. The topic today is like people not projecting. I saw this tweet. And that's what I wanted the topic to be about. It says, has anyone ever told you they were intimidated by you? So the topic, I guess, is, have you been considered intimidating? That's happened to you before? Okay, tell me all about it. Tell me all about it.
It's such a long time. I haven't heard it in such a long time. That's why I froze. I went, I haven't heard that.
Come on, Danny. Tell the people why you're out here intimidating people. We would like to know. Why are you a bully?
It triggered me back to my school days. Because what you see is what you get with me.
So what's the tea? What's the tea? Like, let us know.
Okay, so quick story. Back in college, I had met a whole bunch of my friends, right? And like majority of them were white, and there were like 2 or 3 that were black, right? So all for it, I'm coming into their space as a openly gay black man, which is intimidating to some people because I'm confident in who I am. So I'm entering their space, and they were all just like alert, alert, alert. And this was like in the pool hall, whatever. And I was like, hey, do y'all want to play with me or whatever? They were like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they didn't really want to play. I was like, yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could play. I didn't read it as I was intimidating to them. I read it as like, why don't y'all want to play with me? I'm here, let's just do it. So we wound up playing. They talked shit. They were like, oh, can you even play like that? Because I'm gay. All right, bet. Busted their ass in pool. Busted their ass. And then they've had a respect for me since then. But later down the line, they told me I was intimidating to them. I was like, why am I intimidated? They was like, they had no clue. I just came in like just being myself, open, loud, and like they just were intimidated by me. And certain occasions when I would argue with people, I was intimidating to them. I was like, well, I'm not gonna let nobody call me a faggot or anything else. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, had those instances before?
Oh yeah, definitely had those instances, which I came off aggressive because somebody is calling me out of my name. So it's
Well,
like,
understandably, that's derogatory. So,
exactly. I'm like, of course, but a lot of them saw me as intimidating, especially with who I am as a person. Like I can be intimidating to certain people that other people just find me friendly. It depends on the person, but yeah, I've been told that, which is kind of not the nicest thing to hear because it makes you question yourself. Like, what am I doing that's so intimidating to y'all? But then just being me.
so do you feel like that was on you or it was on them? Them
It
feeling
was on
intimidated?
them.
Okay.
Period. I'm sorry I didn't let you think, but but no, let me. Yo, I just came in being me. I'm not gonna change who I am for somebody else's comfort. Like you. This is my personality. I'm unapologetically myself. Now, if I said something or if I did something to you, then that's something different. But for me to just be me and you intimidated by my presence alone, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
Actually, I don't think so. I think it's a you problem.
Oh,
Because
you
when I
think
first
so?
met you, you were very intimidating to me, and
Lies, deceit,
I,
deception. He's a lion. Let the church say amen, because he is a liar, y'all. You know what's so funny, Michael? Like,
what?
like, like when we first had our podcast interview, whatever I
Yeah,
was really, really intimidated by you. Like,
that's
I was
funny.
so intimidated by you. I was like, bitch, I'm lying.
Lies.
But has anybody's ever told you? I really wasn't, just like, but has anybody ever
Um.
told you that?
Oh, I get that a lot,
Woo,
and I don't know
16.
why. I'm literally, all right. I feel like I am. No one is the same person 24/7 all the time. People have levels to them and different versions of them that they give in different spaces and with different people around. Exactly. So
I'm the same face you see all day, every day.
that's not even true. But moving on. When I was going to school, I was very focused. What are you doing?
Laughing?
Are you eating?
No, no, I'm not eating.
Guys, I've had this issue with him before. He would just go off camera, nom, 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 come back. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm not eating, I promise.
Lies.
I'm
What
not
are,
lying. I was here.
all right, anyways, in school, I would be very focused on my schoolwork, so I didn't really try to make a lot of friends. I was pretty much being like, I'm here to work. And so
Mm-hmm.
I have great posture. When I walk, my shoulders are back. I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
freaking chicken. I don't walk and look down on the floor. Um,
You got a chicken.
so yeah, like I don't like my dad told me when I was younger, like you're not a chicken. We don't need to walk and look at your feet. Like you look
Mm.
ahead and you hold your head
Ooh.
up and you walk with like good posture. And I've always
I
had
see.
always had great posture. So people would be like, you don't smile a lot and you're always walking around so like stern. I'm like walking stern or walking with good posture. I don't know, but perception.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you mean don't smile a lot? If I'm walking by myself and I'm not talking to someone and I'm not doing just walking, I'm not gonna walk around like this. Am I a weirdo? My resting face is gonna be like,
Not you walking around with the bitch face. Uh-uh.
so that I've gotten a few comments growing up in school like that was intimidating. They're like, I don't know if I can approach you because you look so serious. I'm like, yeah, I am serious in certain situations, but for the most part, if you get to know me, I'm a goofball. I'm always laughing and like, having a good time. But if you see me by myself, you're not gonna just see me jumping around and acting like,
He's on down. He's on down. Down the
yeah, I'm not gonna
road.
be doing that by myself.
Yeah.
I don't have a party going on in my head all the time.
Not even with your AirPods, we listening to music down the street. Not like,
Oh, but this is like back in the day before you had AirPods. This is when you had earphones and the cords and everything. You didn't have white earphones back then either. This is when you had like black earphones. Me
the little
aging
headset.
myself. So I've had that been said to me before. I've had in my later on in life, I've had people be like, "Oh, you seem really confident, so I was intimidated," or because of you, or you look really nice, so I'm intimidated. And I'm like, I get it, because when you see someone that you don't know personally and they have a lot of confidence about themselves, or you personally think they look a certain way that a certain type of person would look, like people would look at someone and be like, I think you're a bitch because you look pretty, or you dress nice, or your aesthetic.
They're judgmental. They're judging you off.
Yeah, your aesthetic might remind them of someone that they've experienced that wasn't favorable to them, that they thought that person was mean. And so because you have that aesthetic, and that aesthetic to them equals that person they've experienced that was mean, they automatically think you're mean too and unapproachable. But that's not the truth.
Like how do you like particularly, like, let's say for example, I'm saying, Michael, you're very intimidating. You come off as very, very intimidating. How would you respond to me, and like if I'm saying this to you right now?
I would say I know I can be perceived as intimidating, but I don't consider myself to be that way. Could you tell me your experience of me? What about me makes you think intimidated? Like, what about me? Is it how I walk?
Okay, so you know what? We're gonna run down the list. Let me stop. But no.
And from there, I can have an idea of how you see me and how I think I'm portraying myself. And maybe it is that I walk a little too tall. Maybe it is that I don't smile enough, which I don't think anyone should tell people how much they should smile. But yeah.
I get told I don't smile enough, so
it's like telling a waitress, "Oh, smile." Like, no. Like, I smile if I want to smile. If it's funny, I'll smile. If I'm happy, I'll smile. If I'm not, then I don't want to.
That's telling a waitress to smile.
You know, like, people do that still these days. So I don't believe in telling anyone, "Oh, you should smile more." I'm like, it's my mouth, my teeth. I know if I love my smile or hate it, it's my choice to smile if I want to.
Well, you have a beautiful smile, Michael. The people love to see your smile. Okay, eh? Oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes. And you look intimidated.
I'm doing my intimidated face.
You know what's so, like, do you want to see mine? Because I'm always so, ooh, ah.
Oh my God, you're so intimidating. I don't know what to do. Can I say hi to you?
I look like from this stuff.
Have you been intimidated by anyone else?
Absolutely, positively no. But okay, you were saying?
When I was younger, I would be intimidated by other people. And again, it's just a perception. It's just you projecting on that person, because you never know if that person is going to be nice or not. I remember there was this girl that I would see, and I would see how she interacts with other people. And she was pretty, and she had that aesthetic of someone you'd consider to be a bitch, stereotypically. And she would I saw how she treated other people. I didn't experience it myself, but I could see how she physically spoke and treated people. And I was like, ooh, it's a lot of attitude. It's a lot of snarkiness.
She's a bitch.
So I was like, I don't know. And I don't know what it was. I think I probably had to talk to her for some reason. I don't remember what. And I was intimidated. I was like, I hope when I go up to her, I don't get that same experience where she's bitchy to me. And she wasn't. She was super nice. And that led me to think, like, I had no reason to be intimidated. But then again, I did see you be rude to other people. I don't know what the reasoning behind that was. Maybe you and them have a different relationship or whatever.
Right.
But I've been intimidated by people for sure.
You know what?
Today, I don't see a lot of people that intimidate me. Even if you're like a billionaire and you're like, hey, I'm Jeff Bezos, I'll be like, hey, what's up? I'm Michael. How are you?
Oh, Beyonce.
Like, hey, B, love you. Do you want a drink? Like,
and you know what's crazy? I feel the same way. All right, I lied before. I'm lying. I used to be intimidated by my teachers or my professors. That would intimidate me. Like, I would see them and see how they talk or interact with students, kind of like Situational Girl, and I would be like a little bit intimidated even to like raise my hand or interact, even with as outgoing as I am. I would be a little intimidated because I'm like, is this professor gonna like me, or am I gonna have this love-hate relationship with this professor, or am I just gonna have this hate, relationship with this professor? And we all go through it. Like we all have that one teacher where we're just like, and we all have that one teacher that we like, yay. So, I was definitely intimidated by like my professors and my teachers. So yeah, that was a big thing for me too. Cause I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And I sure do know I was not a lot of my professors' cup of tea at that too.
Why not though? Like, why were you not there for a cup of tea? Were you intimidating to them?
That part right there. Or maybe they just feared the wonderful gay yellow beret.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and it's another thing you mentioned earlier about like being black and gay and like confident and comfortable in your skin. Mm-hmm. I've had people be intimidated by me, and like this is not even the good. Like I don't know if there's a good type of intimidation or a bad type of intimidation, but this is like I've had people because I wouldn't say I'm a tall person. I feel like I'm average height.
How tall are you?
I don't know, like 6 foot or something.
That's beyond average height. I'm just scratching average height.
And I wear and I'm always wearing like platform boots and like I love height. I like anything to give me more height. I'm always wearing. So when I'm walking around, I'm kind of like looking on top of people's heads sometimes.
I
don't think of myself as a tall person though. I'm not like 6'5" or anything like that. No, but this is another form of intimidation that I've experienced that people project onto me. I think I just touched my mic. Sorry. So I'll be, say a week or a month goes by and I don't feel like grooming my face. And so I don't shave my beard down and I don't line up my beard to make it like whatever. And so my beard grows really full. And I don't want to comb my hair that day. I don't want to do my little curls or whatever. So I decided to put a beanie on and a hoodie because it's comfortable, and a tracksuit. I've gone out like that before because that's comfortable and it's clothes and I just don't feel like doing the most that day. And I've had people of other races that would physically look intimidated by my presence around them. And I'm like, I'm a gentle person. I probably got more money than you. I'm not trying to take what you got, bitch.
You know what? Low key, I just got triggered by what you just said.
So
because
I've had multiple of those type of intimidation experiences. I had too many to count. So that's a form of intimidation that I've personally experienced a lot of times, where it would be like, walking to a bus stop and they're like speed walking and it's like, I'm going the same direction as you, so you can run, you can walk, I don't care what you do, but I'm still walking where I need to go.
Yeah. It's sad though. It's really sad because kind of similar situation. If me on a down day, I love sweatpants and a hoodie, like, like I would just wear a hat, like, whatever. And, I'm a hat guy. So I would be on the train and I would see these women or these people look at me like, oh, he's intimidating. Let me clutch my bag or, the regular stuff. But I find myself walking with a switch or like doing some type of movement to make me more feminine, like to ease
so
it. So
they can see the gay before they see the black, and when they see the gay, they'll be like, oh, he's less threatening.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Been there, done that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I should put it on a t-shirt.
Oh, bitch, that right there would be some good merch.
I know. But it's sad. It's sad that sometimes you feel like, I don't know, if you're black, a male, and you're gay and you're watching this, I really want to hear your perspective and if you've experienced that. Have you been in a situation where you felt like, well, not you felt like, but people were intimidated by you because of your physical appearance and you consciously made a decision to overtly show off your queerness, flamboyancy, or what? That's not even a word, but flamboyant. But your queerness, be flamboyant or effeminate, just so that they can see that, okay, even though I am big and black, I'm queer, so I'm not going to try to hurt you. And it's a weird thing to say, I'm queer, so I'm not going to try to hurt you. But a lot of people's perception of queer people, it's not tainted by violence.
Which is
but
crazy.
A lot of people's perception of black is tainted by violence. It's like there's a tint of violence over black. And for queer, there's a tint of rainbow, which makes them think happy and very nice and helpful. But have you had that experience? I really want to know, because it's happened to me, it's happened to Danny, so I'm pretty sure it's happened to somebody else.
Or just like, just anybody of color, just please let me know. I would love to hear some of y'all like stories, because this is like it's crazy, because I'm intimidated when I'm dressed down, and I'm intimidated when I'm out and proud. Like, well, I'm intimidating, sorry. Like for
I was just about to ask.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, sorry. I had to check myself. I heard what I said. But yeah. Me? Because we both me? But no, like, and it's so crazy, Michael, because it's like, you've ever just, like, bitch, like, you know, come on, like real shit. Like, you know, we got friends that we meet that we're probably still friends with that probably are still a little bit intimidated by us. I know that for sure. I still have some friends that's intimidated by me and my presence.
I don't think any of my friends are intimidated by me.
Mine sure the hell are.
I don't think so.
I have a couple of friends.
I'm very like chill, mellow. At least I try to put everyone around me at ease, always. So I would hope none of them feel that way. If you do, like, have a conversation with me. Let me know what you're feeling. So,
I got a story to tell you real quick, right? Real quick, y'all. A little story to tell y'all, real quick.
Okay.
Juicy. I went upstate to go visit some of my friends. You know, the ones that when I met them, they were, oh, gay black man, woo, cool, right? So we go out to eat. Me and my friend Bam are the only two black men in the crowd of the group. So we're waiting to go sit down and eat, and there's this couple, this guy and this girl. They see me and Bam, and then they look, and they're like, okay, cool, right? But once they saw me doing some gay shit or whatever, they immediately went to defense. Like, oh my God, the gays about to attack me.
Wait, what?
Yes, bitch. Yes. The minute they saw me do a little or whatever from my friends, it was over.
Do you think they were intimidated in that moment, or they were repulsed? Because you said you were upstate, and for the life of me, I just see New York as like a big metropolitan area, but I know that that's New York City, and that's like the 6 boroughs.
Well,
but outside of the boroughs, you were outside in the country. I get that.
Outside in the country. They're not accustomed to saying gay. And I wouldn't say they were being homophobic, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I think they were just intimidated by, like, me being proud. You know, me doing all this other stuff. Something that they're not accustomed to seeing. Because I know they're not accustomed to seeing voguing or elements like that. So they were just like, ooh. Like, not like, ooh, but ooh. You know?
That's interesting. I don't think I've had that experience with, like, me being gay. Like, I don't know. I can't think of an experience I've had regarding that, because I don't put myself in certain spaces. Period. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for listening. I think that's it for this episode. Yeah, it's a short one. It's a sweet one. Don't forget to go over to my Patreon for more exclusive content. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow Danny. His information is in the description below. Love you long time. Bye. Hey beautiful humans, you've made it this far in this video. Why not subscribe to my Patreon? You can sign up for exclusive content I don't post on YouTube, or support me making content for this channel. Speaking of, why don't you watch another video?